I just recently finished watching the first season of Dr. Stone, and I have to say, wow, that was one of the greatest animes I've ever watched, period. Definitely up there in my top 3. I myself, who is studying screen and media and film production, has nothing bad to say about this first season. I mean, the pacing is amazing, the animation is great, the characters are fun and likable, the plot itself is unique and creative, and probably most important of all, it's unique and different. It's nothing like the other shonen shows out there with the main character thriving to be the best hero or to be the strongest. When I found out that the mangaka of Dr. Stone was also the same guy that created iShield 21, Richiro Inagaki, I almost creamed. If you guys haven't seen iShield 21, it's a pretty old anime about American football. Though it was nothing spectacular, it's still overall a very good sport anime for you to watch. Now first of all, I want to go on about the crazy and creative plot Dr. Stone has to offer. The plot itself is unique and a breath of fresh air in this era of shonen anime. Now the story follows a super intelligent young man named Senku. After a phenomenon that turns everyone on the planet to stone, Senku awakens some thousand years later and decides to use his scientific knowledge to rebuild the world. What makes the plot have even more depth and character is the addition of Tsukasa and the impending war between science and the Tsukasa Empire. This additional conflict in the story becomes the primary reason why Senku and the other villagers create such interesting projects. It's a good backbone and inspiration for the whole plot. Now this adds an event to the story that the viewer urgently wants to see, thus continuing to watch further episodes. Of course, that event I'm talking about is the war between science and the Tsukasa Empire. The pacing in this anime is also incredible. I mean, the anime never became boring or unenjoyable to watch. At least for me, that is. The way the characters create their projects never get annoying or dull. You are always on the edge of your seat on wondering what Senku is going to build next. This further engages the viewer into the story in such a more different way than other animes like Fairy Tail, for example, where the story really focuses on who's stronger and how the power of friendship or Lucy's tits will save the day. We never get bored on what Senku's next creation might be, and the montages of the process are made in such a brilliant way that you never see the less exciting parts of the process. Even when they make several projects in a single episode, they don't show the process for all of those creations. For example, when they created the gas masks, a time skip was used instead of another montage, which would have made it a little bit repetitive. Also, our main character Senku is not like other shonen main characters. He's my type of main character. He doesn't show unwanted or annoying emotion and he's dedicated to his work. By unwanted emotion, I mean I don't want to see the main character crying or screaming out like every episode like a crybaby. Cough cough, Midoriya. It just wouldn't fit the genre of the show. Especially in this post-apocalyptic world where emotion really doesn't get you anywhere. He doesn't cry when he's having a hard time, and especially he didn't cry when he parted with Taiju and Yuzuriya. Really, the only time when Senku cries is when he sees his father's grave. And it wasn't over the top or anything like that, it was perfectly executed to the point that it wasn't annoying to watch. I expect the next time Senku shows emotion is when he reunites with Taiju maybe, someone like Kohaku is killed, or when he completes creating his utopia. By the way, I'm not caught up in the manga, so I don't know if any of this will happen. I'm just strictly talking about Dr. Stone Season 1 in the anime. I also want to talk about the way Inagaki integrated Senku's father and the other astronauts into the story. It's just a brilliant backstory. It's just the work of a genius. A main character who's a little arrogant and a douchebag finally gets a connection from his father in the most unexpected way possible. The village itself is the lifeline and legacy of Senku's father. Hundreds, if not thousands of generations have led to the moment of Senku befriending the people of the village. The village itself and the 100 Tales create such a great connection to our main character. It's such a great way to make the villagers become on Senku's side. Now of course Dr. Stone isn't the funniest anime, the greatest looking anime, or the anime with the best plot twists, or the emotional rollercoaster that the Promised Neverland is, but to me this is the perfect anime someone could create. Now of course I didn't get into the smallest of details, nor did I get into all of the things that make this anime brilliant. I left out some bits like the amazing character design, but I just wanted to give my opinion on this amazing anime and hopefully some of you guys will start watching it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay quarantined, and have a great day.